Well, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Good evening to the YouTube side. I hope you've had a great weekend and are ready for the week ahead. And welcome to the Rumble side. I hope you've also had a great weekend and are ready for that week. We are, of course, back in Lotro on the Burglar, and she's doing a little dancing because she's been enjoying the festival. Now, we've already done all the festival quests, so we don't have to go through those, but I thought I'd take a moment to see if there are any new rewards this year.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day, thank you. Alright, so it looks like on this end, there's nothing really new. Nope, this is all the usual stuff. This firefly lantern is kind of a nice handheld item. Doesn't put off like any real light, but, well, fireflies don't put off any real light. But it's a nice little hand item to have. This has the peacock dress, very nice dress. Picnic dress, also a very nice dress. The peacock waistcoat is actually not that bad either. Oh, hello, Drive-By. Hope you had a good weekend, and you say you're having an awesome day. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So, yeah, that's the peacock waistcoat and pants. I mean, it's not the best, but it doesn't look really great on a female character. It probably looks a lot better on the male. Now, the peacock dress, on the other hand, is definitely in my top 10 of favored dresses. It is very pretty. And if I remember right, it dyes decently. Oh, wait, no, it actually doesn't. So, you can see where it's dyeing. It's dyeing in this whole center portion and along the shoulders, but there's a lot of green that's usually left over, so some colors just will not go good with this. Actually, the sienna looks good. What else? This red does not look good, so that's a big yikes no. Black? Maybe. White? Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. But yeah, that one, it dyes, but it kind of looks funky depending on the color you use. And the picnic dress, which it's not showing me right now because of course not. Let's try that again. Okay, that's weird. Let's try opening him up again.
Hello there.
Okay, that's really weird, which makes me think I might be in the process of getting knocked offline. We'll see.
Good day.
But here we have a couple new things, but we have an outfit set called the Fine Set of the Potato Farmer, or Fine Garments of the Potato Farmer, which includes boots, hat, mantle, or shoulders, and the tunic and legging. I've already looked at that, and yeah, it's still not letting me see anything, which is really weird. But it doesn't look that great. At least I don't think so. There's also the Potato Farmer's Fine Steed. Now, the steed doesn't look that bad. It's a nice pinto horse with saddlebags full of potatoes. Nothing super fancy, but it looks nice. There is, I thought there was a new pet. There's two new pets. We have Toma the heather hamster, which you get with festivity tokens from doing the festival instances. And we have Tome of the Potato Farmer's Fine Cow, which is, of course, with tokens. And I mean, it looks okay. It's not your typical Jersey cow or Longhorn. I'm not sure what breed it's supposed to be, but it's definitely not the usual. Let's see if it'll actually show me it in collections. Pets. Cow. Potato farmer's fine cow. So there it is. Like I said, it's not a Longhorn. Maybe it's a Longhorn. Definitely not a Jersey cow. Now this one's kind of brindled with a white head. Hey, if you're role-playing as a farmer, it's a great pet. Now,
Hello
back to you. There was a horse I saw in here that I wanted. Where is it? It's an older horse. Summer Festival Steeds. Steed of the Summer Night. That one I am getting. Alright, we just spent 80 festival tokens on that, and we only got 96 from doing the festival today, so we spent just about everything. Let me go ahead, go under Skills, Mount, and that's going to be at the bottom. Go into Options, unlock Quip slots, which you always want to keep locked, because you don't want to be throwing skills off your bar when you're in the middle of fighting. Put that steed there. You see, it seems like she has a lot of steeds. She actually has very few steeds. Because if we go back under collections, go to the steed or mounts. Now we clear the summer. There's a total of 260 mounts. Some of them are done through deeds in the world. Some of them are probably not available anymore. There's a few that are in the store only. So if you're a completionist, you are probably not going to complete this list of horses. Just saying. But now, let's take a look at her brand new horse. And there it is. That's supposed to be up. Can we get close enough to see? Yeah. You see the fireflies flying around in the lantern. That's what the handheld looks like, too. It's got the little fireflies flying around in it. Like I said, it doesn't put off much light, but it is a nice handheld item. Of course, we can't afford it anymore. And these are horses that go to the Taste of Hobbiton and the keg race at Barnes Hall. I've already been to the keg race. I lost. I got a consolation prize. And while I was here at the festival, I realized that Miss Harbareth does not have any festival dances. Well, she has one now. She picked one up from the Hobbit dance leader. So before we head back to the Lonelands, let's see if we can pick her up one or two more dances, shall we? Excuse me?
How do you do?
I am doing great. Can you take me to Mickledelphing? Thank you. Miss Harbareth has also worked on her crafting. And at this point, let's see where she is. She has almost mastered her expert level of tailoring. And she has made herself a couple of her pieces of medium armor for level 25. 3 of them crit it, One of them didn't, and she didn't have anything left to try to crit the other two pieces, and they weren't worth making the non-crit version of. Under forestry, she's almost finished the expert level of that too. Under scholar, she is way behind. We need to work on that.
Good day.
Good day to you. I'd like to go West Bree, sir. So yeah, we need to get her looking for some scholar materials so that she can get moving on that. All right, we want to go to the Breeland Festival Ground.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
And we have made it just in time, because she is ready to teach a dance lesson. Now we just have to wait for her to actually start. Aside from the dance leader, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. Well, that and the horse race, there's nothing else going on in Breeland for the festival. Oh wait, no, I take that back, because if you do the fishing quest, you start it in Bywater. One of the places you can go fishing is here in Bree. Still, the majority of things are here. Or there. Not here. There. I still kind of wish I could get her dressed as a cosmetic. I like it. Come on, lady. Shake a leg. We don't have all night. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. So the dance quests are on timers. It's 20 minutes between dance lessons. If you hit it just right, you can go from dance leader to dance leader and get all the quests done within a short time of each other. If you hit it wrong, then yeah, you're sitting there twiddling your thumb for numerous minutes while you wait for the next dance to start. And if we find that's the case, we'll just move on to the next one. Luckily, since we already did the Hobbit and we're getting ready to do the man dance, the only thing we have left is the elves and the dwarves. We'll probably hit up the dwarves first. Ada, come on. I could go to sleep waiting for you. Of course, they have to give it enough time so that anybody that wanted to learn the dances could make it in time. Although, from the looks of things, I'm alone in that. There were a number of people at the festival, though. Saw quite a number of people doing the quest at Bywater, and actually a fair number doing the stuff around the party tree. So it's been a pretty good festival. I mean, people tend to like the festivals. Whether it's for the cosmetics or the housing items or the free XP. Who knows? Me, I've mainly done them in the past because I like the cosmetics and housing items. Although nowadays, don't need them quite as much unless it's something brand new and really nice. And cosmetically, nothing really nice this year. Now, there were a couple housing items that might work in Miss Fistula's house, which means I'll have to take her out and do a couple days at the festival and get her some tokens. But aside from that, there wasn't anything all that exciting this year. Ah, finally! Thank you, Ada. Yes. Let's shake a leg, shall we? Alright. So we've done the first step. We have to wait. So it's a step, pause, 2 dance steps, pause, 3 dance steps, pause, 3 dance steps, done. And it used to be you had to type it all out. But they made it so you just click on a button and it works. Except occasionally it glitches out like it just did. And I've done every single one of the dance moves. All I have to do is wait for her to finish and collect my reward. Now, I'm not sure which one of the dances I'm going to get. Can't remember if it's 1 or 2 I liked better. I guess it doesn't matter. She's going to get them both. Okay, this should be the last round. But yeah, you used to have to type all those in. And you had to be a really good typer and really fast. Or you had to preload the moves and just scroll through chat and hit the right ones at the right time. Alright.
Hello there.
Let's see which one. We'll go with the first one because why not? So, we have learned the man dance. And that one is... Hello, Kaladin, and thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you popping in. Alright, so that's that one, which is actually a really good dance if you do this with someone and you time it right. It looks really good. Even alone, it doesn't look that bad. I'll be going to bed now, you think? Well, you take care, have a good sleep, and have a great Monday. Alright, so we got that done. I think we said we were going to go to Thorn's Hall next.
How can I be of service?
I need a ride to Thorn's Hall, sir. Thank you very much. Alright, we can dismount right here. Because the dance is, of course, in the tavern. You know, I don't think I've ever appreciated how windy it sounds. Windy and cold it sounds on this side of Ered Luin. They really did a good job with the ambient sounds. Alright. Oh, you're ready.
I would
Okay.
be grateful for your assistance.
Well, I'm actually grateful for your assistance, especially if you move on a little faster than the last person did. And the thing about the dance is you can't take the dance and go off and do something else while you're waiting, because if you leave the dance area, it fails the quest. So, that's a whole thing. There's a pipeweed vendor and a fireworks vendor. And the Ale Association over there. Well, she hasn't done that either. Should she? Nah. Not gonna worry about it this time around. Maybe next time. Start getting her in-league and Ale Association rep. Somebody asked, is it worth it to turn on a difficulty level if I'm already level 55? And somebody answered, if you feel like the game is too easy, go for it. Okay, I'll be honest, that is not one of the prettiest rugs I've ever seen. Nobody ever accused dwarves of having good taste when it comes to textiles. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's shake a leg. Mr. Galmy. His name is Galmy. And up here we have Honey, and Oxy, and Anar. And we have Spar over there. Brunulf. Lothan. Or Lothan. Walgarth. They all have some interesting names. Ollie. Loffer. Belg. Andri. Jonar and Lar. Maggie over there. They did try to give them somewhat unique names. But not every dwarf in Thorin's Hall has its own name. If you look around, there's a townsperson. Ale Association Tavern Keep. Townsperson. If you go outside the area, you have miners. Yeah, it looks like a proper dwarven tavern, complete with walls of ale kegs. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. Come on. That is one big brazier. At this rate, I don't think we're going to make the elf dance in time. We'll try. Excuse me, you. Yeah, you. And the white tunic. There we go. It's about time. The dance will begin now. You must follow the steps I call out. Okay. Alright. Pause. Some of the music in Thorn's Hall is kind of sad. It's like even after all this time, they're still mourning Thorin. Alright, we have one more set to do after this. And we'll be done with their dance. Alright. Wait for him to get finished. We have Dance Hobbit, Dance Man. I guess we're going to get the first dwarf dance too. And if we do make it to the elves in time, we'll get the first elf dance. If not, I'm not waiting around.
At your service and your families.
Oh, thank you, sir. And of course, and take a look. And this is the first dwarf dance. Pretty basic. Just back and forth. Pretty much anybody could learn how to do that. Even someone with 2 left feet like me. I almost said I had a part to Kellendam. Then I realized I'm not on the Mariner. So I don't. Alright.
Greetings.
Yep. Kellendam place, sir. Wonder if I should bring her here and do the little starter quest in Eric Lewin just for the rep.
What can I do for you?
Probably something I'd want to do off stream. Probably be about as exciting as watching me bite my nails. Yeah. I'd like to look at something other than the ground. Thanks. Very pretty. Not sure what time of day it is at this point. Don't think it's midnight yet. Alright, so we go down here. And we just missed it. So I am not waiting the 20 minutes for the next one to start. We will just have to skip that one for now. I'll have to come back to it later. Oh well.
Swilad Melon.
Figures. If the last one had been just a tiny bit faster, we might have made it. Now we need... Let's see. That is bound to our chat still. I think we need to change that. We'll do that as soon as we get to Oscarooth. We'll change it to the Lonelands. Oh, those towers. I always kind of wished we could go in them or at least go up to them, but you can't. Can't get up there at all. So they're just set dressing. Very pretty set dressing, but still, just set dressing. Let's see, where are we heading? Oscarooth. So we have to go to Bree. Alright, now we need to go to South Bree. And from here,
How can I be of service?
Lonelands, which I feel like we passed up. No, we didn't, because it's under the Lonelands. Oscarooth. You know, in the library, when we're putting books in alphabetical order, we ignore the. So if a book is called The Last Survivor, I'm just pulling something off the top of my head, you would put it under L for last. Now we are back in the Lonelands, and festival aside, we have all this stuff we want to do. Stolen crates, half-orcs, half-bred thieves, and thought there was another one. Ah, that one. So it looks like we're heading to Neyrost. Well, yeah. Hopefully we don't get our butt kicked about 500 times. But we're going to find out. But between a little bit of new armor, a couple of new jewelry pieces that I found on the auction house for not too terribly expensive, and her making another level, maybe we have a shot. So there's Weathertop, and over there, these ruins to Well, straight ahead of us now almost. That is Nerost. Alright, we're heading in. He's an elite. Not a rare elite, just an elite. Alright, and he counts for an half-orc, so yay for that. Okay, so here's Neroth. That's an awful lot of half-orc there. Okay, we got 2 relics. Three. There's a half-orc watchman up there. Get the... I remember right, there's some, artifacts up here, so... Oh, it figures. Ha! He's not so quiet when I'm face to face with him, is he? Alright. Where'd you come from? I don't know, but you're gone. Alright, we're halfway done with that. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so we can't actually... Oh, yes, we actually can get through that crack. Was not 100% sure we could. Another one down. Okay. This is definitely a good place to be a burglar. Alright, so he was far enough away from the other one not to aggro him. Wasn't sure. Right, might as well go take care of that guy too. Okay. We only need one more relic right there. Alright, so that completes the relic portion of our exercise. Now we need crates, 2 more half-orcs. And I see a crate over there. We're going to have to get rid of these orcs first. Oh, we have 2 crates. We definitely have to get rid of these orcs. Alright. 1 down, 1 to go. And we got a little bit of lag going on. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. Grab that. Grab that. Fortunately, we only need 8 of those. I don't think we have to go up on the platform here to get one. Okay, we got 2 atop. All right. Okay, so it must have been artifacts that were hidden there usually, because I don't see a box. That's a good way to help yourself along when you're waiting for a skill to recharge. It's just stun the enemy for a second. Okay. We got a chest over there. 2 half-orcs. Chest, a crate. A crate over that way with 2 half-orcs. Alright, come on you. Die already. Thank you. See. Okay, nothing over here. I kind of like having to be more strategic. You never knowing when Sauron's gonna start blasting me with the eye. Darn it. I lost the element of surprise because I got too greedy. All right. We're gonna be able to go into sneak mode in time? Yes. Dang. That was kind of close. I could have sworn they must regenerate. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that. That just means one less to find. Alright, so we have this wanderer. We ought to wait over here and grab him when he's back down. Get him out of the way. There he comes. Hopefully it's the same one. Alright. They're right here in my face. Okay, let's not get greedy with our moves. Those are done. We need 2 more crates. There's one right over there. How many more? 1. Okay. We'll go with the guard first because he's the one that does range damage. Okay. We need 1 more. Oh, right here. That works. Okay, so that did it for that. We got 1 more little order of business in here. And we have to sneak past this half-orc boss. And there is the man of the hour and his guards. And know what? I ain't dumb. So let's get ourselves a little food in our belly. Even if it is junk. Get ourselves a little mitigation. Actually, we're going to go with the better ones because why not? All right. Oh, you stinker. I can do that too. Alright, got him. Wow. Not 1 single death in that whole thing. Okay, let's get out of Dodge. Oh, excuse me. I guess I can't go that way anymore. Alright. We'll go this way. Woohoo! Yeah. Well, that was easy enough. Let's go ahead and head back up to the Eagle Lane camp with the good news that that is taken care of. And I have some crates to return to them. Look at the flock of birds flying by. Always found that fascinating. I know, it's such a little thing. But it's the little things, you know? Little things in any game that makes it more immersive. Sure, they could have not added the birds, and some of us wouldn't have noticed, but it just makes the world feel lived in. Oh, hello, Diggy! And yes, it is a nice effect, isn't it? Hope you had a good weekend. You ready for Monday? Always? Always a good weekend or always ready for Monday? Or both? Oh, look, there is a wolf on my butt. Bye, wolf. Both? Hey, that's a great attitude to have, you know? All right. You. I have done all the things for you.
This is intolerable.
We will ensure that none of these relics are taken from the tombs of the men who perished within the ruins in ages past. If they are not, they will be used to feed and clothe our people. If they prove to be stolen from tombs, they will be buried once more to honor the fallen. You have proven yourself a brave and honorable warrior, Harbareth, and your aid is valued by the Aglain. Alright, so what do we got for Munce's tonic, light armor, repossessed shoulder guards, which, yeah, the stuff I'm wearing is a whole lot better, even not credit, and Munce's battle boots, heavy armor. Well, the battle boots are going to get me the most coins, so those are ones I'm taking.
This is intolerable.
Worthy finds, Harbareth. These will fetch enough food for many families in Oscarute. You are becoming a true friend to the Aglain. So many perished when the half-breeds approached from the south, it is painful to recall. For now, know that you have done a great good for us all. Well, that's an easy one. The breastplate, it's worth the most. Speaking of nice effects, I love what they did with the water in Umbar. I've spent a lot of time just staring at it. Hello all, by the way. Hope all is going well. Hello, Flower. I hope you had a great weekend and are ready for Monday. And I've only seen Umbar a little bit. Myself and Gus went on a brief tour of it when we weren't, running for our lives, trying not to die. But it was, what I saw of it was very nice. Sever the white hand. Okay.
Why are you bothering me?
So the half-breeds will not run. No matter. The grip of the white hand is loosened. I think that they will not trouble us again thanks to you. Your efforts on behalf of the Aglain will not be forgotten, Harbareth. Alright, what do we have here? Junk. Yeah, more junk. And actually, the gloves are worth a little more, so we'll take those.
Will you let me speak my piece?
My brother and I agree that you are a proven ally, Harbareth. Though there is much to do here in Nunless, I would ask that you find your way to the east. There are others of my kind who will want to speak with you. Where Nen Enid meets Talith Gone, look to the north, for there you will find Oscarute, the home of the Aglain. Our people are not accustomed to visitors, and they will not treat you in a manner to which you are used. Do not deter by their hesitance. They are unused to outsiders, but they have need of adventurers willing to help with their troubles. Speak with Frederick the Elder, and tell him of the deeds you have performed on behalf of Hunulf Muntz and his brother Gaderick, and Frederick will explain the threat facing our people. Alright, so we got that done. Mugwort, I am still not interested in your quest. You can go kill kitty cats yourself. Deputy Osman, which I still have your stuff to do, don't I? Oh yeah, the spiders. The spiders. Nah, we're gonna go do the spiders at Oscaruth first. Then we'll think about coming back to your spiders. Even though they have made those spiders down in the trenches a lot less dangerous. It used to be you really did have to have a group to go down there and kill those elite spiders. Not so much anymore. Oh, and I'm not even riding my brand new horse. What am I doing? Although that's still my kitty cat horse. There. Well, I guess we can ride kitty cat horse during the day. And ride the firefly horse at night. Not like you're going to see the fireflies in the day. Right? Yeah, I went to the festival before I started streaming. I have to admit I was a little disappointed with the new offerings this year. Although I'm sure somebody will find the farmer's set of cosmetics nice. I wasn't particularly thrilled with the motif. I'm not sure I want to wear a tunic with potatoes all over it. The horse was alright with its bags full of potatoes. That actually at least looked appropriate. Okay. Huh. You can't do a auto run on a steed? You find the potato boots handy for some outfits? That's fair enough. I've chosen pieces here and there to make an outfit. I do like the gardening gloves with the little flowers on the back of the hands. And the gardening boots. Potato frame? Oh, I think we missed, was it Ear Venus? We still have to do that, too. We'll get to it. We won't leave the Lonelands without doing that. Hello, Frederick.
What can I do for you?
Samwise's frame, to be exact. Oh, I don't think I have that one. Hail to you, Harbareth. I am Frederick, Elder of the Eglain. I know of your deeds. We are already in your debt. You have done much to assist the people of the Eglain, and I thank you for your efforts. As Gaderick and Hunulf explained, the passage of Black Riders out of the west brought a shadow to our home. Orcs came from the south, careful not to cross paths with the orcs from the north and their dwarf allies. The half-orcs have long been a threat, as well as the spiders, but the wargs and Crebain all came with the orcs and goblins. Worse still, a kind of troll, Jorthkin, or Earthkin they call themselves, sought refuge from the troll shaws over the last bridge. They are not violent, but they have trailed evil with them. There is also another matter, but I will not yet speak of that to you. In time, perhaps, you will learn of the greatest danger to the Eglain. So we have a couple quests here. Oscarith to the Forsaken. We're gonna read that. We're not gonna read that. We're gonna take it though, because that's just run back to the Forsaken Inn and talk to Anloff. That's to Agamor. We're gonna skip that. We'll grab Hannah's Dream. Harbareth, if you're to assist us, then you must know what has transpired thus far. Hannah, a girl within our encampment, visited the swamp to the north and east. She discovered an ancient relic lying out upon one of the ruins. We collect that which the ruins offers, as you know, and she thought nothing of consequences, as we have never seen reprisal. On this day, there was something different in the swamp. Something stirred and frightened the girl, so that now she has fits in her sleep. I fear for her friend. Will you find Hannah and speak with her to discover what visions plague her dreams? And
Stay a moment.
ooh, we're still a little behind for that. Oh, that's because never mind. We're behind to that because we're not even to that point yet. That's the quest that takes us to North Downs. We're not ready for that one. Ah, close. That's not what I wanted to do. Deliver the necklace to its rightful owner. Well, that would be this gentleman here.
How can I be of service?
Dagwalt's face contorts briefly in a look of anguish before he fights back the pain and issues a smile. This is my wife's. I gave it to her before we came to live with the Eglain. It was lost when she was struck down at Neros. You have given me something that I cannot truly repay, but I will give you something of import to me in an effort to repay you. And he's giving us his heavy shield, which means he used to be some sort of a guardian, and some potions, which we will gladly take. Thank you, sir. Sorry for your loss.
Greetings.
Definitely not throwing out those. Oh, we got ourselves a couple of expert scholar mats, which we need apprentice and journeyman before we even consider using those. Sword of the Forsaken Land. That actually wouldn't have been that bad, except I already have better stuff, so selling it. We'll keep the green apples for the festival. And we'll keep that scroll case because we're not ready to learn expert level scholar things yet. We don't need a halberd. We're not a captain. Fun class. I have enjoyed playing captain in the past. Alright. Sort that out. How's the Blueberg versus the red, and when do you plan to try yellow? Well, let's see. I am still, I think, currently working blue. I haven't gone back to red yet, although comparatively speaking, they definitely both have their strengths, and they've both been pretty fun. And if I want to do yellow, first I have to decide whether I want to unlock that third trait tab. So, once I've decided whether I want to spin the myth on that or not, then we'll try the yellow. Alright, I knew you guys had some stuff for me. We have Tortwool, who wants me to do all sorts of stuff with spiders.
Stay a moment.
No doubt you've seen spindly crawlers weaving their webs and trapping their prey, which happens to be anything that has life within its veins. Crawling monstrosities is what they are. Nothing good comes from them, and I have seen too many fall prey to their hidden nests. Those foul vermin do not deserve the life they take so freely. Bring my vengeance upon them. Dude, you seem to have 2 working legs, 2 working arms. You seem young and healthy. Grab a sword and go out there. Just saying.
Can I speak with you a moment?
All that you have done for the Aglain proves your honor. I shall not doubt your intentions again, but I shall ask a favor of you. I'm sure that you have seen the variety of spiders throughout the Lonelands. You may not know of the elders that lead this vile brood. It is they who are to be feared the most. I ask now that you go to Amon-Ross and slay the elders. They have lived for too long, preying upon the helpless, and must be destroyed. So that's the quest to defeat the Spinner, Trapper, and Weaver. And I'm excited to see you try yellow, but blue has grown on me. Haven't played red ever. I was actually enjoying red. I mean, it's all about your sneak attacks, if you think about it. But like I said, once I've decided to unlock that 3rd trait tab, then we will definitely spec the yellow and see what it's like. Profound losses.
Stay a moment.
By my word, you know that my wife and son fell to the brood to the west, but they were not the only ones to fall to the spiders in that vale. The Aglain have lost so many through the years. Other families have lost siblings and loved ones to the spiders, and more recently, to the wargs stalking the wild. I have a request for you, which may prove fruitless, yet I hope it shall yield solace for many. In Amon-Ross, where the spiders dwell, you likely saw many sacs of eggs. These sacs will bring more evil into the world, and the grief will continue. Will you go and destroy the eggs before they hatch? The spiders' numbers grow each day, while the good folk of Oscaroof dwindle. Alright, so I don't think you have anything for there. Oh, you do. My mistake. Always we struggle to survive, and we have done well in all the years I have dwelt in Oscaroof. But this is something the like of which I have not seen before. With the elders working to defend against evil in Agamor, it falls to the rest of us to see to other defenses. This, my friend, is where I come to you. Our numbers are few, and those capable of wielding a weapon are best kept close to Oscaroof. You, however, are able to walk freely through the land and assist us in ways which we cannot help ourselves. In the west, beneath the shadow of Amon-Ross, lies a great nest of venomous spiders among the ruins. Some are more potent than others. Now we have ways passed down through the ages of distilling the venom of the lesser spiders and making a medicine which helps to cure poison. If the venom is too potent, it cannot be distilled. I need you to collect the poison sacs from ruined web hunters and ambushers and bring them to me. So we gotta go kill spiders, kill spiders, kill spiders, kill spiders, kill more spiders, kill spider eggs, and hopefully not end up here in the sick hall. Or worse. Why do you have a... It's gotta be that quest. Oh, and up in here is Hannah. So if we go over here, we'll say hello to Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
I don't know anything. I'm sure.
Did Frederick send you? He worries too much now that my sister is away. Ever since I took the statue of the lady, they have treated me differently. Even the visitor in brown robes treats me differently. They fuss about saying that they must protect me. I do not know how they can protect me from my dreams. It is true I'm frightened. Come morning, I hear the swamp calling me at night. The woman makes the Nurbeg and the swamp sing to me. She is trying to bring me to her, and that is why my sister left, to find her and stop her. She is a bad person. I know she means me harm, because her songs sing of blood and death. It is the Nurbig. They sing for her. I don't tell anyone, but I can hear the Nurbig singing my name even now.
Could I have a word with you?
We came upon the maiden in the water north beyond the wall. She was draped in vines and tattered robes and smiled beautifully before she cringed and shook the water apart and drove us from the swamp. She cornered me, though for only a moment, before my sister found me, but I saw the hatred in her eyes. She means me harm and sends the Nurbig to call me to her. Will you help me? Can you help me? The Nurbig are in the east, in the blood mire, rubbing their legs and singing the song she sang to me, calling for me to come. Please help me. Bring me their legs so that I know they will no longer sing my name. All right. So you stole something from the Red Maid, and she is pissed off at you and wants some revenge. A very sad tale, that, because she wasn't always the Red Maid. In fact, she is one of the River Maidens. So, probably sister to Goldberry. Alright. River Daughter's lore is so interesting. Yes, it is. Because, I mean, you've got Goldberry, which is Tom Bombadil's wife, which makes sense that a magical creature would wed another magical creature. You've got the River Maiden, whose name is slipping my mind at the moment. Nornwill? You have the... Oh, hi. Oh, you snuck up on me. How nice. You have the blue lady, whose name I can never remember, who guards Annuminous. And I could have sworn there was a fourth one you run into in the game. But I could be wrong. Yeah, the one in Evendom. I call her the blue lady. In fact, after years and years of asking, we finally got a cosmetic that looks very much like her dress. I have to remember which one of my characters has it. Gwendith, yes, that one. Thank you. Destroying the egg sacs will probably slow down the spread a little, but probably not much until the adult population is also brought under control. Load and load of spiders. That one coming back this way. It is. Are you coming or not? And I have to say, thinking about the River Maiden lore, that, I mean, I call them sisters. I don't know if they are sisters for real, although I imagine they might be. Ha. Oh, we got away from that one. We already got that one. Oh, we still gotta go down there. You stinker. Well, it could have been a lot worse if I hadn't geared up before we started this. Might as well get rid of you. What's your favorite lore in the game? You think that Goldberry is the only one mentioned in Tolkien's books and the others are created for Lotro? That could very well be. In which case we can imagine that they are sisters for real. Okay. So, yeah, it is cool. It also showed that the writers for the game had some interesting ideas that worked well with the lore. According to Tolkien Gateway, Goldberry had a mother, so it's possible there are more river daughters. That would make sense. Alright, we need one more egg sac. Now the fun part. We need to go looking for the elder spiders. We need the spinner, the trapper, and the weaver. Now 2 of the 3 should be easy enough to find, but one of them hides and can be found wandering. Your favorite lore has to be the story of Thalastor and Baruthiel. Okay, that's a skittering ruin web. Thought we got all the egg sacs. No, we don't. My mistake. We need 4 more. It's super sharp, but the missing parts are tantalizing. The missing parts are good, which means they left something to ponder over. That's an ambusher. It's not one we're looking for either. Okay, Diggy's favorite lore is Durin and the 7 dwarf. Durin and the 7 dwarf father clans, of course. Ah. In the birth of Durin the Deathless. Was that the first one or the last Durin? I can't remember. Got those done. So now we are well and truly done with the everything but hunter, no, spinner, trapper, weaver. I think it's the trapper that's the one that hides. Durin the Deathless was the first, but technically refers to all the Durans. Okay. Alright. That's an ambusher. That's a skittering. Hunter. Ambusher, skittering, weaver. Alright, that one's done. The hidden one can be, unless you're willing to use yourself as bait and run around until it attacks. Ambusher. And there's a couple of different places you can definitely find it. One of them is sometimes up here. but I'm not spotting anything. Usually you find the spinner up this way too, but I'm not seeing it. Hunters. Skittering rune web. Hunter. This would be a good time to have a hunter, speaking of which. Hunter. That's where we came in at. Ambusher. Skittering. Alright, so we are missing 2 of them. There's another place we might find the spinner. Although I have not been having as much luck finding her down there as I used to. Ah, where are you? Nope, I got you already. Never mind. That's the Weaver again. Yeah, that's another spot. I'm going to try there next. Although I was under there, I would have thought I would have already aggroed her. Now, down here sometimes... Ah, there's the spinner. Our little buddies here are causing me a whole world of grief right now. And it doesn't help that Sauron's decided to join the party. Alright, we got her. That's all that matters. The other 2 can go pound sand. Except that I don't think they want to. Nope. Oh, 3 of them now. Yeah, y'all can all go pound sand. Well, I did not think they were going to stop chasing me, but they finally did. Alright, all that's left is the trapper. You don't want their free hugs? Nah. I'm good with without free spider hugs. At least spiders that big. I do like spiders, however. I think they're kind of cool. And they kill things I don't like flies and mosquitoes. Alright, here's Amandras. Here's the bridge. There's a spider that's going to become my next victim while I look for the trapper. Oh, I was out of that. Well, that stung. So, Sauron is starting to take notice of my activities. The first little while things were pretty quiet, and now not so much. Skitter, skitter, little spider, where'd you go? Yeah, I know, you're a skittering or in web spider. You're a ruin web hunter, a couple of you. Sauron can go pound sand. Well, he's trying to pound me into the sand. But I'm not being a good little nail for him. Okay, I'm not getting anything here on the trapper. I am almost tempted to see if I can't find one of those scrolls in the shop that lets you find a creature like the hunters can. I cannot remember what it's called. It's pretty bad I can't remember the skill and I have a hunter. But to be fair, I haven't been on her in a while. Ambusher, ambusher, spinner. Y'all were the guys that were kicking my butt after I killed your boss. Rush hunter. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Hey, this one's going to elude me. Ambusher. I was going to say, are those still glowing? Oh, that's a cocoon. Weaver. We've already gotten the Weaver. Do not need the Weaver. Let's see if, nope. But I did get a ding right there. Found you, you little stank. And you're gonna bring buddies too. Really? You that much of a wuss? Oh, he brought all sorts of company, didn't he? Was this a spider or the Yakuza? All right. We persevered. Let's get back to Oscaru. Oh, and fun fact, if you ever feel like doing some farming, there's some farmland here at Oscaru. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. Well, you say gotta go. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. You too, Diggy. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have a great Monday. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these off.
What can I do for you?
You have done well, my friend. This will aid us in preventing the deaths of many should we find ourselves beset by spiders.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You likely know by now that there are orcs in the south holding vigil on the ruins where once men stood proud and foolish. Now disease threatens to spread from Oscern. The orcs have no concern for what they breed in their filth. Meat is left to rot and spoil, and the innards of the fetid dead bloat and give birth to all manner of disease and corruption. We must seek to curb the plague before it spreads, and so I turn once again to you. There is only one way to destroy the plague-bearing filth left by the orcs: fire. Take this tinder and flint and make your way to Oscern in the south, where the orcs dwell. Set fire to the bloated corpses and barrels of filth therein. Alright, and you?
What can I do for you?
I have not been wholly forthcoming with you, Harbareth, but I was afraid you might not be as honorable as rumor tells. But I shall now tell you my tale, so that you may understand my hatred. I was at near Rost when the goblins came. My son and I fled as the wargs and goblins poured into the ruins, slaughtering all who could not escape them. My son stumbled at the edge of a ruin and slipped into the chasm below. I struggled to reach him, but there was no hope. The spiders were upon him nearly as soon as he touched their webs. They took my son from me, as they took his mother many years back. My heart is heavy with shame for not telling you the truth. You didn't really lie. You did say that they were both taken by spiders, so that was true.
What can I do for you?
This news will ease the suffering of many. Though it seems a task without thought, we are not a people accustomed to venturing against such foes. You are a hero to the Acclaim, and deserve all that you shall receive in the reward. Alright. Oh look, it's a rune stone. I'm not a rune keeper though. I guess this helm is worth the most. I will take that.
Greetings.
Your efforts to curb the spread of the spiders may bring at least some respite from our grief. You'll have my thanks, Harbareth. Alright, so we are done with his quest. And of course the other guy has given us a new quest. And if I remember right, yeah, dude over here would like to talk to us now. And he has many quests.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Your first efforts against the orcs in the south proved more than capable. Already I've seen some faces through the camp bearing smiles where once there were none. I am grateful for your assistance, truly. But I would ask another favor of you now. The orcs train beasts of war which have discovered our scouts, injuring some and slaying others. These stalkers strike fear in the hearts of my people, and if we can show them courage, we can further the work you have begun. I speak of the wargs roaming the lands south and west of Oscaru, especially in the area surrounding Oscern. The orcs mark the beasts they favor by scarring their paws. Gather such scarred paws from this foe, and we shall show the Eglain there is little to fear from this enemy.
Would you do something for me?
You are a fine friend to the Eglain, as is proven by your deeds on behalf of Hunulf and Goderic months. This is why I feel I can share my concerns with you. Orcs came from the north and moved beneath cover of night into Austern, the ruins beyond the road to the south and west. If you have spoken to Ruffer Quicksilver, then you know that these orcs are in league with the dwarves occupying Vandabel. The threat of orcs so close to Oscarith shakes the confidence of my people. We have suffered so much recently, and the rise of these ravening hordes has upset my people greatly. If you are willing to assist us, I would ask that you go to Ostern and make war upon the orcs to show the Eglain that they are folk willing to aid us. What say you? I wonder if going inside Arenas would count for both sets of quests. I have to find out.
Why to take a moment of your time?
You have strength within you to inspire and deliver hope where there is none. You have proven this time and again. I ask now that you again assail Ostern and tear their hearts from them. Within the walls of the ruin there is a taskmaster who drives the orcs with fear and strength of arms. His evil knows no bound, and his reign is unyielding. However, we have learned that his force is limited in arms, and if we can defeat the taskmaster and steal enough of the orc weapons, they may collapse upon themselves. Go to Ostern and collect weapons from the orcs you face. If you find their leader, slay him. Anything else? Want me to shine your shoes while I'm at it? Maybe go to the laundromat for you? Plant your garden? I would check the task board, but I already stopped by Bree and popped some tasks in for the day, so I'm out. I'm fresh out. Now, what time is it? We don't have too much time left. Do we have time to kill a few? You know what? We're not going to do that because we still need to talk to Radagast, so let's do that instead. Oh, Radagast! I'm coming to talk to you. Hello, Radagast the Brown.
Why come you here?
The Eglain let you in, did they? I have been expecting you, though sooner rather than later. You have in fact taken your time. I understand you found something upon Weathertop. This rubbing, I do believe it is a G rune, a mark oft used by Gandalf the Grey, another of my order. I guessed from the description of those 3 lines that he was at Almansul on October the 3rd, not but a few days past. I too saw the lightning upon Weathertop, and fear that Gandalf found trouble there. I have not seen him since we parted at Sarnford, so I can tell you no more of him or his travels. Of this place, I can tell you much, but make reason of very little. Alright, so, what do we got? Radagast Runestone? I'm pretty sure he's a lore master, not a rune keeper. Why would he have a runestone? Alright. Those are worth the most.
Will you help me?
The land itself is turning against us, and I know not the reason why. Even the shepherds are twisted shadows of their former selves. I speak of the bog prowlers, those that tend to the trees. If I can discern what is twisting the shepherds, I may be able to determine what is fouling the land. Bring me the moss that they use to line their nests. They roam the swamp to the east of here. Remember, I do not wish to harm the shepherds, no matter how confused they appear. They are innocent victims of the corruption, and know not the harm they do. I hate to tell you this, Radagast, but I'm gonna have to kill a few. Like, quite a few. But, you know. They'll come back. They respawn pretty quick. Alright, so we have talked to Radagast the Brown. We got his quest, which will go along with Hannah's quest because they both go out into the swamp. We've gotten several quests to go across the road to, was it Asirn? And deal with orcs and wargs. And possibly along the way, we might take care of part of the quest for inside Irvinus, which actually, there's a doorway into Irvinus from there. A lot of people don't seem to know about that one. So yeah, there is our next destination up ahead. But since it is late, and I know many people have to get ready for their Monday and work and all the other fun stuff that they need to do, well, I will stop wasting your time. I do want to take a moment to thank everybody who stopped by. Thank you to Drive-By and Kaladin. Thank you to Flower and Diggy. I appreciate you all for popping in for the conversation, for looking up that information on the River Maidens. So, yep, I appreciate that. Terry Bay on the YouTube side who popped in but didn't say anything, I still appreciate you. And to everybody on the Rumble side who popped in but didn't say anything, I also appreciate you. And now, Tuesday, we will be picking up and doing some more Lotro on the Burglar. So if you don't want to miss it, hit like, hit subscribe, do all the fun clicky things the website wants you to do. Once again, thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. Have a great Monday. And until next time, bye for now. Thank you, Flower. You have a great Monday too.